In contemporary economics, unemployment and underemployment have long been a contentious issue in regard to how it should be treated. In the following presentation, I will be presenting the implementation of a policy that will aim to solve these issues. But first, we must understand the causes of these labor market issues and what exactly the labor market itself is. The labor market is an exchange in which individuals seeking employment interact with employers desiring certain skills to determine the wages and outcomes of their occupation. Within the confines of this wage determination process, though, there are numerous underlying social and economic factors that come into play which can result in varying levels of unemployment. There are several different types of unemployment, the two most prominent being cyclical and structural. Cyclical unemployment being the consequence of fluctuations in the business cycle, and structural unemployment referring to a mismatch of skills demanded and supplied by the labor market. Structural unemployment in particular is what the policy that I will be proposing be targeting, since the causes of underemployment are also inextricably tied to these same systemic factors that result in structural unemployment. This is as underemployment is indicative of an oversupply of labor in certain fields and hence reflects an inefficient allocation of resources. The policy that will ultimately target the systemic undercurrents that are causation to these inefficiencies will be the subsidization of a retraining / education program into the information technology sector. This sector was chosen as the destination for structurally unemployed and underemployed people due to its forecasted growth as a sector and its high demand in labor. Furthermore, due to the existing risk of freeloaders, the policy will have in place a comprehensive vetting process in order to minimize unnecessary spending whilst having a thorough list of affected sectors. In the short term, effective immediately, we would be able to see a decrease in the underemployment and unemployment rate due to the individuals who were previously under/unemployed now being preoccupied by the retraining program. Over the long term, as this policy will be a multi-year policy, the rates of underemployment and unemployment are expected to decrease and lead to a more efficient allocation of our current labor force. Further, due to the bolstering of human resources available in the IT sector, it can be expected that on an international level, our nation will become much more competitive in this sector, a sector which is becoming increasingly more important in our current socio-economic climate and thus maximizing economic surplus. And with that, I will conclude my presentation, and thank you for listening.